don't wear heels. In Ibiza, nobody wears heels at the club. Not one person was in heels other than 2 people we saw, which were ourselves in the mirror in the bathroom, because literally nobody else has heels on. Not one. It wasn't one of those times, because I'm also not insecure. If I look hot, I don't care if I don't look like everyone else. I'm fine with it. It was one of those moments where you're like, oh, so like this is not the vibe. Like we are disrupting the vibe, and now my vibe's disrupted in my brain. Honestly, it was one of those moments, this is gonna sound so dramatic, where I was like, I'd rather just go home. Like I was like,
definitely.
I was like, this looks so silly. We're in these, in the shortest dress you could ever imagine in your whole entire life. I'll have Courtney pop up a photo because it is, oh my God, so tiny, 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 tiny. And heels. And we show up to the group that we were going with, their villa. We had actually asked them to, like, what are you girls wearing? And they're like,
love
something
them.
sexy.
Love them, but we got screwed just a little.
Just a tiny bit. They didn't mean to, but like, they were like something sexy. They were probably understanding that they were going to wear tennis shoes with it, because they all did have on sexy outfits. But then they had tennis shoes on, like the literal rest of the entire universe that's ever been to Ibiza other than me and Marissa. And so we show up in our like I'm in my like Bottega like stilettos and
I mean like
dress.
acrylic clear heels
Yes.
and a short tiny dress.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not a short tiny dress. I'm not really a dress person. And the only way, when I've come back and talked about it, it's like going out on Broadway and you shot like in Nashville. You showed up in a short tight dress and heels and walked into Whiskey Row.
Yes.
You stood out.
Oh my
we
gosh.
stood out.
Like it was
Not
not
in
in
a
a good
great
way.
way. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No one was like, look at those hot girls. They were like idiots.
Idiots.
Try hard.